In the heart of Boston lived a young, aspiring marathon runner named Maya. She was talented, but consistency was her biggest battle. Her coach, a seasoned veteran named Eli, often reminded her that talent was a gift, but discipline was the engine that turned that gift into victory. Maya loved running when the weather was perfect and her mood was right. But the brutally cold New England mornings, the piercing rain, or the days when her muscles ached, those were the days she often chose the warmth of her bed. She'd rationalize, one day off won't hurt, but one day off quickly became 3, and her progress stagnated. She saw others, perhaps less naturally gifted, but relentlessly consistent, surpassing her. One gloomy November evening, Eli sat with her, not as a coach, but as a mentor. He told her about an old lighthouse keeper he once knew, a man named Silas. Silas didn't keep the light because it was easy or fun every night, Eli said, his voice gentle. He did it because the ships depended on it. He showed up in blizzards, in the dead of night, in the worst storms imaginable. His discipline wasn't about him. It was about the sailors whose lives were in his hands. Eli looked at Maya. Your potential is like that lighthouse. It can guide you to greatness, but only if you light it every single day, regardless of the weather in your mind or the storm outside. The story resonated deeply with Maya. She realized her lack of discipline wasn't just holding herself back. It was a disservice to her own potential, a betrayal of the best version of herself she could become. The next morning, the alarm rang at 5 a.m. It was still dark, and an icy wind howled outside. Every fiber of her being screamed at her to stay in bed. But she remembered Silas, the unwavering light in Eli's words. She didn't feel like getting up, but she did. She didn't feel like running, but she laced up her shoes and stepped out into the frigid air. The first mile was a struggle. The second, a battle. The third mile, something shifted. The struggle faded, replaced by a deep sense of empowerment. She was in control, not her comfort. Day after day, she showed up. Some runs were great. Most were just about putting in the work. She stopped focusing on motivation, which is fleeting, and started relying on discipline, which is a habit. Months later, on the day of the Boston Marathon, the weather was challenging, but Maya was ready. As she ran the final stretch toward the finish line on Boylston Street, she wasn't just running a race, she was the lighthouse, her light unwavering. She crossed the finish line with a personal best time, not because she felt motivated that morning, but because she had chosen discipline every single day for months. From that day on, Maya lived by a simple truth. Motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going. It's the silent force that turns the possible into reality.